Oh!
No way! What? Oh my god!
I'm going for it.
If I didn't suck, yeah.
We really need to get someone
Again, yeah.
focus on fair.
I've been focusing Sombra.
I can do that.
So. Sombra's dead. Fire's on me, fire's on me. Ow, fuck. I'm out. Fire's on left.
When the Sombra doesn't want to be good,
Can we go on Kiriko? Kiriko 1. Kiriko 1. No, they're rezzing. Dead. What we're doing? There's no way that could have worked.
You're dead, Danny?
I'm dead. That's just really good. That's not dead, it's not.
I'm holding out.
I'm waiting to boop Zarya in. I'm going now. Boop Zarya in. No bubble. Moira. Nice. Tracer.
Which one?
Nice. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Luke, go top right. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Help me go or no? Oh, Kiriko! You fucking suicide! Nice! Yeah, I just challenged him earlier though, so he didn't have time.
Oh my god, the Grian is this way.
51.
Nice.
Also there, Razor's also there.
Yeah.
51 on him.
Get that Vicky. Oh, Johnny.
Alrighty, I think we should get this underway. How are we all doing today? Hey guys, I am NSC, also known as Neon, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be on Stardew Valley. I've been talking about this in the Discord. If you want more stream updates, join the Discord. But anyway, I did this before stream because I know how I am with character creators. For right now, we're going to start off with 0 cabins, but the more people join, the more cabins we would just create. But anyway, get right in. Grandpa. I remember there was meant to be music in this part. And for my very special grandson. I want you to have this sealed envelope. Thank you, Gramps. No, don't open it yet. Have patience. Now listen close. There will come a day when you feel crushed by the burden of modern life. and your bright spirit will fade before a growing emptiness. When that happens, my boy, you'll be ready for this gift. I forgot how slow pace is. Now let Grandpa rest. XX years later. I like the... God damn it. Whatever. Trying to access settings, but it's fine. Okay, so I don't know if we were meant to have sound in that or not. Basically, general gist, you were working an office job. I've played this before, but I thought it'd be fun to do on stream. General gist is, you had an office job, you were being crushed, so you decided to open the letter. Once you opened the letter, you found out that Grandpa actually had a farm, and now this is what we've done. We've come out to, we've come all the way out here in order to work the farm instead. Hello, you must be Neon. Hey, Robin. I'm Robin, the local carpenter. Mayor Lewis sent me here to fetch you and show you the way to your new home. He's there right now, tidying things up for your arrival. The farm's right over here, if you'll follow me. Copy that, Robin. This is Raider Farm. What's the matter? Your head's a bit overgrown, but there's some good soil underneath that mat. With a little dedication, you'll have it cleaned up in no time. And here we are, your new home. Ah, the new farmer. Welcome, I'm Lewis, Welcome, I'm Lewis, Mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Rustic? That's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt though. Rude! Don't listen to her, Neon. He's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy it in one of her house upgrades. What? Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. The townspeople would appreciate that. Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box right here. I'll come and buy during the night to collect it. Well, good luck! Alrighty. Yoink. You receive 15 parsnip seeds. Here's a little something to get you started. Mayor Lewis. Oh, I thank you. Welcome to Kozo 5, your #1 source for weather news and entertainment. And now the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day. Nice. Well, we may as well already get started on this. Clear out a bit of the area. been a while since I've been able to play a kill game like this. So much chaos in the gaming industry right now. Let's pop it over here. For now, at least. Pop it down by the water. Pop these down. Perfect. And we water them. Put the cannon, and honestly, we can just chill about, go introduce ourselves to the people. I don't really know what NPCs I want to really interact with. I know in my first playthrough, I interacted a lot with Abigail, and like it was like Abigail, Robin, and what was his name again? Gus, I think. Gus was chill. What does this want? Time for your favorite part and part. Socialization. Totally. Getting started. Cultivate and harvest parsnip. Well, that's gonna take a few days. Introductions. I have to go meet people, which is actually kind of annoying. If I can find him early, I should go and talk to Sebastian. Because that emo boy locks himself in his frickin' basement so many hours of the day. Low. Anybody here? Got this. Not what I want. Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Harvey, the local doctor. Cool. I perform regular checkups and medical procedures for all the town residents of Pelican Town. It's rewarding work. I hope you'll find your own work equally rewarding in time. Well, thank you, Harvey. Anyway, time to go. I don't think I've ever seen this before. I should try my best to remember people's birthdays. I feel like I actually do want to like interact with people. Not what I want. Yeah. Hey, it's Mr. Neon. The new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local general store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. I'll also buy produce from you for a good price. A little agriculture could really inject new life into the local economy. Cool. Hey, Abigail. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving onto that old farm. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, Monty. Ah, Melis told me you just arrived. I'm Monty. I sell livestock and animal care products at my ranch. You should swing by sometime. Yeah, I'll be there. Is Caroline back here? Or do I have to go find them somewhere else? I always forget they have like this church cult thing back here. I never understood what that was. Perhaps there's a friend quest for that. Hey there, you're Alex, right? Yeah. Oh hey, so you're the new guy. Huh? Cool. I'll see you around. Well, Alex does not want to talk. Hello, you old fart. It's irritating to have to meet all these new people, huh? Name's George, by the way. Now buzz off. Okay, fine. Ah, yeah, but why, hello, and welcome to our little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. Okay, Granny. Will do. Someone else say, right? Yeah. Ham! Come here. Ham! Hey kid, the name's Pam. Don't be a jerk and we'll get along fine. Copy that. Sam! Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Got the kids? Like, other than Abigail, just don't say anything. Who lives in here again? I don't remember. Hello? Sam! Smell Lewis' house. I don't remember your name. But you're a certain person. There's a book missing here. Cool. Glad to know. Tips on farming. I don't need this. I don't remember. Do I need to go around like this? I cannot go around like that. I don't remember if I need to introduce myself to you. Hello there. Welcome to the Stardew Archaeological Office. This is embarrassing, but the previous curator made off with the entire collection. We don't have any artifacts for display. Oof. But I'm hoping to remedy that soon. Hey, if you find any artifacts or minerals out there, would you let me know? Copy that, Gunther. Only enough, there's a material inside this called sand too. Strange alien matter, I see. I don't remember your name, but are you here? Yes, you are. Clint! Hi, I'm Clint. I'm the town's blacksmith. If you ever need to upgrade your tools, I'm your guy. Copy that, Clint. I'll probably be back in a day or two. See you, Clint. Is anyone by the gravesite? No, this is normally where Abigail hangs out anyway, so probably not. Haley or Emily, are you home? I think that's a negative. Yeah, I think that's a negative. Where is everyone? Hello? It could be up by the town square now. No one home. Could be up by the town square? I don't remember. Well, there are a couple of people around. Oh, stranger, my name's Vincent. Mama says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. Yeah, that's good advice. You should probably listen to it. Okay, so Caroline and... Fuck, what was her name again? It was Jodie. I thought it was Jodie. I thought it was wrong. Lol. Oh, you aren't exactly how I imagined, but that's okay. I'm Jodie. It's a quiet little town. So it's very exciting. Yeah, so it's very exciting when someone new moves in. Having a farm around could really change things. I'll be honest. If I had to be transported to a video game universe, honestly, I wouldn't mind Stardew. I wouldn't mind taking Stardew. Hello, you must be Neon. I'm Neon, the new farmer. I'm Caroline. Idiot. My husband runs the general store. Have you met my daughter, Abigail? She's the pale one with the purple hair. Yes, Caroline, I've met Abigail. Is anyone in the saloon? Oh, wait, no. Wait, I don't remember your name. What is it again? Maru! Oh, aren't you the one who just moved in? I'm Maru. I've been looking forward to meeting you. You know, with a small town like this, a new face can really alter the community dynamic. It's exciting. One of my mates is saying, when I first found a node and sent him a screen saying, didn't know you got crystallized, and he replied, they even got a decent description of me impure. My god. Gus! You're definitely not the person I was thinking of when I said Gus. Oh no, was it Willie? Was that his name? I don't remember. Well, hello there. I'm Gus, chef and owner of the Stardew Saloon. Hey there, Sunfly. How are your lost goodbyes? I know, weird question, but I don't really know what else to say to you right now. What are these? I don't know why I can't click that. I haven't talked to Emily yet, don't think. Emily. I can read it on your face. You're going to love it here in Pelican Down. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evenings, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. It's almost like we're standing here. It's almost like we're already standing in it. The babysitter that I don't remember the name of. Hi. Penny. Oh, hello, I'm Penny. Cool, I definitely just wanted to know your name, not just any just random fact. Couldn't have spared any of those. Well, she's here. Oh wait, Elliot. Ah, the new farmer we've all been expecting. And whose arrival has sparked many a conversation. I'm Elliot. I live in the little cabin by the beach. It's a pleasure to meet you. Well, pleasure to meet you too. Where's my boy? My boy. Where is he? Gone fishing, I'll be back tomorrow, god damn it. I believe his name was Willie. I don't fully remember though. How many have I missed? I've missed Shane. Don't remember her name. Haley. Linus. Robin's husband that I never remember the name of. Sebastian. The wizard. The little girl that I don't remember the name of. And I believe his name is Willie. I married Elliot, my main save. I remember that much. I'm about to put unload shelter and edit stuff once the files are done transferring. See. 300 pieces of wood, that's a lot of wood. That is a lot of wood. Okay, where are people? Has Haley gone home now? Haley has gone home now. Hi, Haley. Oh, you're the new farmer boy, aren't you? Huh? Oh, I'm Haley. If it weren't for those horrendous clothes, you might actually be cute. No, my face is pretty ugly too. Don't get it confused, Haley. I don't have pretty cars though. It's houses and shit. I see. Right, the little girl was one of Marnie's kids, right? I believe, if I remember correctly. It's locked. God damn it. I don't know, but yeah, I can't get into that one either. I don't remember things. Okay, then it's best for me to go to the saloon to catch anyone I've missed. Okay, Shane's here. That's Igley's good. I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? God damn it, Shane. Wait, his name was Shane, right? I'm not just making that up. Yeah, it was Shane. Hey, Clint. Did I find Linus? I can't go into the community center. Yeah, that was a event, right? If I remember correctly, like that's an event that just happens. I believe Linus was up here, behind here, right? If I'm remembering correctly. Hello. Is my favorite homeless man at home? You here, Linus? You are. A stranger? Hello. Don't mind me, I just live out here alone. Can I invite Linus back? Can I just... Linus, can I give you a home? I feel bad. Same. Can I make a shack for Linus on the farm? That'd be great. May as well get a basic chest set up. You get dark. Getting dark. Can we get him as our 4? Lol. The butterflies are pretty. Dude, I forgot how dark it gets in this game when you let it actually go to like midnight-ish. It's like actually really dark. Place down a torch, without... Yeah, it's getting late. Oh shit, I can't place on the M1. Fine, I'll place it here. Well, may as well skip to the next day. Place on a torch, with a whole let there be light ritual. No. Advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does that sound like you? Well, Pierre's got you covered. Yeah, Pierre, I get it. You have the cool backpack, but guess what? It's always too freaking expensive. So, I will get that later. That's not what I meant to do. Yes, let me water this rock. Rack. I'm going to surround your house with campfires, bro. Leave my house alone. Leave my house alone. No. Fuck you then. Also, I need to remind myself as to how many resources I need in order to craft a house for every single one of you guys. Promise? Promise what? Hello there, just got back from a fishing trip. You should come down to the beach sometime. I've got something for you. Really? Yeah, I don't know what you mean by promise. What did I say that you would say promise for? I'm confused. Oh yeah, I've also made it so that way we all share money, so yeah, I can't wait for all of that money to go down the frickin' drain. Especially with everyone upgrading tools. I said fuck you, so I said that. I thought I said fuck off. But okay. If I said fuck you, then I said fuck you. Whatever. There's nothing in the cave originally, right? Yeah, no. At some point we're gonna be asked what time we want, and I don't remember what's the good option, but whatever, it's fine. I'll probably just go with mushroom, to be honest. Because fruits are so much easier to get than mushrooms. Okay, pop all of that away. Why are you screaming at me? To the beach. I'll go down to the beach. You happy, game? I'll go down to the beach. I think I did fruits first time, I don't remember. I did mushrooms, but at the same time, I remember, like, it's so freaking hard to get mushrooms. I believe fruits is more profitable, but like long term, I'm pretty sure mushrooms is just better. Well, that's what I remember at least. I could be wrong, to be honest. Oi there, son. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet you. I'm still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. I sold a lot of good fish. Finally saved enough to buy me a new rod. Yeah, I want you to have my old fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. Oh, don't worry, Willie. I will, because unlike most people, I actually enjoy fishing in this game. I know, I'm weird. There's good water here in the valley, all kinds of fish. Oh yeah, my shop's back open now, so come by if you need supplies. I'll also buy anything you catch. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. yeah, when it comes to the fruit or when it comes to the fruit or mushroom conversation, like honestly, I used to remember that that fruits are easy to get because you can just plant trees with them. And then mushrooms you had to get from the caves, right? So they were annoying to get. Hey, Mayor Lewis. Where is everyone else? I don't remember. Right, someone... I think someone works at Joja. I don't remember though. Actually, no, that was Sam, wasn't it? But there might be other people like shopping at Joja. I mean, I can also talk to this joke face, even though I don't think I need to. Welcome to Joja Mart. How are you doing today? I don't believe we've met. I'm Morris. Morris, Joja customer satisfaction representative. When you decide you want to become a Joja member, I'll be delighted to help make your transition a joyous experience. Yeah, no, fuck you. It's not the streams that help you see God, so no, it's not. But actually, this is Shane, isn't it? That is Shane. Fuck you. I already seen you. People I've not met. Let me check the museum. Because these three all the time will do this. Hi. I met you, right? Yeah, cool. Does that count, right? Please? Yeah, it did. I may as well do this as well. Did I have to... Did Gunther count on this list, actually? I don't know. No. Otherwise, I was gonna talk to Gunther. May as well go talk to Clint while I'm here. Who to talk to? So, see if at the town square real quick. I saw you. Hello. You're not a snake, eh? Well, I guess. Are you home? Leia. That was your name, right? Right. Hold on. Okay, so I need who? Leia, Sebastian, Robin's husband, magician. Okay, so if that's the case, I may as well go to Robin's house. Because that would be 2 check marks if Sebastian decides to leave his room. Need seaweed for my latest project. Sure. I just need to get seaweed. Kato. Kato. Hey, Senpai. Okay, well, that's you. What's your name again? Demetrius. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Mari? She's interested to meet you. I believe I've talked to Mari. Pretty sure I have. How you doing, Senpai? Yeah, so he is down here. So, that's a no-show for right now. You're a bit better after yesterday? Well, that's good to hear. Have you met my mother? She's a town carpenter. I have indeed met Robin. Who lives in here again? I actually don't remember. I'm just doing this to see who. This is Penny's place. Yeah, I don't remember why Penny's today. It's a hobby. May as well talk to everyone. The beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. Fair enough. Oh wait, you've got more to say. You gotta spend some time in the sun or else you get pale. Well, I'm already way too pale, Alex. I wish there were more girls in this town. You know what I mean? No, I don't, Alex. You wanna explain what you mean? Hey, stop that yuck. Hey, George. Looks like another gloomy day. Well, okay, George. Hey, Evelyn. Don't mind my husband, George. He isn't very friendly to strangers. But that's what I'm trying to not be. If you get to know him better, he'll warm up to you. I'm sure you two could become good friends one day. Since you're so interested in my husband, I'll let you in on a little secret. He really likes leeks. You can find them in the mountains this time of year. Oh, really? Why would you want more girls? Boring. Either you really don't get what he's trying to say, or I don't know. Probably not. Well, keep in mind, the sentence literally, he literally talked about going to the beach right before he said that. Not understand the innuendo, or... They have not done that. Nope, still not getting it. He basically just wants to see girls in bikinis. That's it. That's literally it. Oh my god. Yeah, I may as well use up the rest of my stamina in order to cut down another tree, because I believe it was 100 wood for one cabin, right? If I remember correctly. I'll just leave that there for now. Don't want to collapse. Like I said, boring. It was like wooden stone, I think. I don't think you needed stone for just a online cabin. Could be wrong, but I don't think you needed one. I was going to check with Robin, but she wasn't at her desk today. Foraging up. Nice. Nice. Rain, rain, go away. I believe it was just wood, so I'm just gonna take wood with me. I don't need to water any of this. Yeah, I might just run around town for a wee bit. I got some carrot seeds. You know what, I may as well plant those now then. Seeing as I've got them. I'm trying to see if I can see any of the worms that pop up that allow you to get more items. But I'm just not seeing any. None at all, unfortunately. I don't think I've ever been up in this area. Like at this bit specifically. I don't think I've actually been here. I have no clue what this is for. Closed on Wednesdays. 9 AM, so I may as well go up to Robin. May as well. See if I can get you guys in. Or at least one of you. Whoever joins first, I don't really care. Hey there, Robin. How you doing? This is an instant build. Wait, hold up, back up. What is it costing? Oh, it's literally just 100 gold. It doesn't even cost materials. That's new. I've not seen that one before. Where do we... I mean, this is the only area I've actually chunked out. How about you up here? So once I place it, it's not really movable. I'll put it here. I'll put it here. The cabin. This cabin is prefabricated, so there's no construction time. Convenient, isn't it? Indeed it is. So whoever joins first, they can join. Have you met everyone in town yet? That sounds exhausting. No, I have one, actually. Funny enough, one of them is your son. Wait till let me guess, he is down here. He is. For a second I was about to say, no he's not. But no, he is. He's just laying in bed. We're insulated from the rest of the world. Here in Stardew Valley. Maybe that's a good thing. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I wish I could go that remote. Honestly. Sometimes I do wish. You know? White coats, you on? Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Who's howling? How does one just send you an invite code? There you go. And then join this. Cool. Alrighty. There's no play button. Fuck sakes. There you go, I DM'd it to you. Hey there! Unnamed barman. have also now joined the Discord. If you wanted to do that. Don't know, I might put on Spotify. Because, I don't know, maybe it's because of the rain that the music's not playing. Very, very odd. Wait, I'm dumb. I passed the house. Up here's the house. Hello. When I woke up, I heard dripping from somewhere. I think the roof might be leaking. Oh no. In the old days, George, you would have scampered right up there and fixed it. Damn. It's awfully cold, isn't it? Oh, what a rotten day. Indeed. Here, George, have this. This is my favorite thing. Thank you. No problem, George. No problem. See, I'm trying to remember who likes doing what. I like going out in the rain, I remember. I know I can go over to the wizard tower, but I believe it will become locked. So I don't think that actually matters.
It unlocks at a certain point, I think.
Yeah, you just get a random cutscene. But that's after the community center one. I believe, if I remember correctly.
I have no idea.
Because the wizard wants to talk to you about the Junimos.
Neon!
Yo.
Yo. How are you doing, my guy?
Not too bad. I thought you were focusing on your thing about it.
Yes.
Yeah, so I didn't expect you to join.
Don't worry, I am much better compared to yesterday, my guy, so...
I see.
I have gotten through character customization.
Nice. I've also now found a geode.
Nice.
You do know you don't have to grieve 40 fucking 7, you don't get anywhere that way.
No, you don't. But taking a day or two to, you know, actually process.
True. Yeah, I'll say that. Don't worry, Neon, I am much better than compared to yesterday. Though I saw also today, why the freak did Luke ping me? I am confused.
You didn't, I did.
No, he actually personally pinged me yesterday in his server. I still don't know why. I probably will ask him tomorrow, today or something like that. I don't know.
Yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday. In the bot channel. On his server.
I don't see him pinging you. I see him saying supply. Oh, no, I see it. No, I see it now.
There's 3 worlds quickly, huh?
Hold up.
I am confused.
Oh, because he was seeing all of the roles on your old account, you know, before you were hacked. So he was confused by that, and then...
Ah, I see.
That's what that was.
Yeah.
this?
It was not hacked, it was because I forgot the 2F thing there.
I thought it was because you were hacked.
No, it was next.
Whatever.
That is an axe, not a pickaxe. Who geode? Let me move. I know what a geode is. I've played this game before.
I played these games before.
Indeed.
I have more hours in this game than Monster Hunter Wild. I know how it goes.
Yeah. But
Oh, it's just
seriously,
the forest farm thingy.
No, it's just a regular one.
Oh, okay.
Neon, thank you so much for your concern and everything. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. My inventory's full of God.
Yeah, that's usually the main reason why you want to kind of focus on getting the first backpack up.
Yeah, but it's just freaking expensive. And also it's day 3.
Fair, fair,
Do you know
fair.
if it unlocks for everyone or just
I don't
whoever buys
remember.
it? We're gonna find out.
The money is shared, so
Yeah.
if you use money, I lose money. If I use money, you lose money.
I would have saved those, by the way.
Hmm?
These. I would have saved those grasses.
Well,
For
for hay
hay
bales. You do realize they grow back, right?
Yeah. Very slowly.
It's not that bad.
That always annoyed me, so I don't know.
No, like genuinely, like I remember the first time I got a hay bale silo, like I filled it up, and then like even with the slow grow back, like it doesn't even matter.
I ran out.
How?
I don't know. Maybe I was just very unlucky. I can't see shit.
Well, once you make a silo, it just automatically puts anything in.
I know.
So it's like you can't even miss anything.
I know. I still ran out.
Yeah, I don't know how you did that. Because I got to year 3 and I don't think I ever went below 50%.
I'm aware it's getting late, but it's not. It's only midnight. That's not late. Come on.
What am I getting stuck on?
What am I stuck on?
It's like so dark that you just can't see.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, but we've given you see-through vision. It's like, still can't see.
Can't see for shit.
I'm pretty much out of energy. I'm going to bed.
I'm also gonna go to bed, mostly because I would like to be able to see again.
Yeah, I actually don't care to, in this game, I really don't care to, go to 2 AM. I really don't. I know most players do. But it's like, honestly,
Sleep.
once I've done enough of the day, I've done enough of the day. I don't care. I'm assuming
mail?
you have to
I
do
don't
your
know.
own introductions to the town. And by the way,
Yeah. I would like to first empty my pockets of the random shit I already got.
yeah, that's what
So I'm gonna
chests
do
are
that
for.
before I go. I don't have space for a chest, funnily enough.
Just toss an item onto the ground.
No, I have
Place
seeds.
it.
I can plant them.
Yeah, then plant them.
I'll work on it.
You say I need to empty my inventory. It's like, yep, let me go hit more things that fill up my inventory more.
I need space first. Out of my way, please. This tool order is pissing me off. Was this thing right? Yeah. failed miserably at these because this is really difficult to control for me. I have made an L.
Why? Because you're taking too many in rematch?
Fuck off. Even if you are right, because I did lose most of my games today, but still, fuck off. There's butterflies! Wish you could catch them and keep them as pets. Let's so do that. Oh,
What,
okay.
just have a menagerie?
Sorry?
You would just have a menagerie?
Oh, what now?
Menagerie.
I don't think I've ever heard that word before. What is that? How do you spell it?
I actually don't remember how you spell it, I'll be honest. I am so
Great.
useful.
Speaks words I can't even look up. Okay, my pockets are feeling better. Out my way! Alright, time for social interaction. You can't sprint in this game, can you?
Nope.
Nope. Though you can
Annoying.
increase your movement speed by drinking coffee.
No, fuck
Temporary.
that.
I was
Well,
supposed to require coffee. Also, I hate coffee.
For...
There's also another way to get a horse, though that is kinda expensive. Definitely really expensive for you right now. So, yeah.
He just started. Give it some moment.
I'm just saying the movement speed options for you, though.
I mean, cheers, but I can't use them at the moment. I hate a flower.
Good job.
Good job indeed.
It was tasty and I have more energy. Oh, one of those things. I forgot that was a word. I actually know the word. I forgot it was a thing.
Okay, I should probably stop doing this now before I fully run out of stamina.
Cookies! Oh, those are my cookies. Oh, that's a pretty butterfly.
I remember all the spring things. Dandelions, leeks, there's daffodils, and
Elliot.
one other thing that I don't remember.
Aye, pretty boy.
What quest is on the board? Yeah, catfish. I don't remember where you get a catfish. I'll accept it, but I don't remember where you get that.
I got a baguette.
You were looking for Elliot?
I already found him.
I see. I thought you might have
Alright,
passed him
what's the
because he
receipt?
was at PS.
I just barely saw him go from the in the corner of my eye. Nearly missed him.
Let's see. Is Leah out of her house today? Go, yeah, stop working so hard on your artworks. Take a break.
Oh yeah, Neon? Did you actually do more Celeste yesterday or something like that?
No. I didn't stream yesterday.
It was too hot.
Fair.
My
fair
room
enough.
genuinely felt like a sauna. There you
Ooh,
are.
That does not stop.
Yes,
That does not
so I
stop.
just did not. Funny enough, I actually played some Pokemon Unite yesterday.
Oh, nice.
It is as boring as it was before. Because people are
I
dumb.
could imagine.
It's like, here's the thing. Your teammates are dumb as shit. But the enemies are also dumb as shit. Because probably half of them are bots. So, and So you know in League of Legends, there's the item Dark Seal, right?
Yes.
But- So they've introduced a Dark Seal item into Pokemon Unite, and I got it to level 20, and that plus attack weight is just a lot of fucking stats. And yeah, I started one-shotting people with Serena. It was very funny.
Wow, that's it.
With Serena.
Jesus
Serena.
Christ, that is.
Okay, listen for your understanding. Serena fucking sucks.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes, he's not that strong. The fact he fucking one shot.
Can't pick up flowers.
No, man.
My pockets are
I
full.
could just already
food.
imagine fucking Glaceon or something like other one.
Yeah,
but
so
the ultimate.
yeah, they've made one. There's two items for it. So there's one for attack and one for special attack. They both do the same thing. It's just for the different stats.
Oh boy, that seems absolutely bad.
Well, it's at to a maximum of 20 stacks. You get 2 per kill, and 1 per assist.
Hey, Neon,
That's a lot.
did you need Sebastian?
Yeah. Where are they?
No, never mind. He just went back into his room.
Fuck's sakes.
He was just outside his room.
I'll
for a
catch him at some point when he goes for his group hangout. Because he hangs out with Sam and Abigail at the saloon
Or you
one
can
day a
hope
week.
it rains when he goes to the beach.
Fuck, I didn't
like
know
being
that.
wet.
It was raining yesterday. Fuck. God damn it.
I know his
What's
routine.
that?
That's
I would like
because in Star Valley, that was the person that married.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Fair enough.
I have a pointy thing.
Let's see.
And I'm carrying it around like a Jesus.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you start off with a couple pointy things, but go on.
I found a different one. Where are you?
Haley and Emily's house, right outside of it. I'm going up towards PS.
Ooh. Ah,
Mhm.
it's my pointy thing.
I see.
It's bigger than my hair for some reason.
Probably because you're holding it above your head.
Behold,
Probably be why.
arrowhead.
But
Oh,
probably
Sam,
one of the
hello.
most difficult things in Star Valley is I forgot the minigame Spiral of the Journey or whatever it's called.
Never heard of it.
It's
I
the
was literally
minigame
looking at achievements
inside the
earlier. You got the two words in it wrong. Journey of the Sparrow.
Yeah, basically that thing. That's an achievement with that. Don't die a single time. I have cleared that one, but good.
Oh, are
fucking
we gonna
lord.
make me do all the achievements in this game too?
Do it?
Fuck me.
Do you want to?
I do
It's
enjoy
not that
Stardew Valley, so I would have to. Okay. What's the
It's
achievement?
not that difficult to
Let
be
me go
honest
there.
with you.
Okay, which one? Hold on. No, this Johnny the Pirate King. Wait, hold up. Achievements. Let me go look.
Took no time at all.
There's one for beating Johnny the Pirate King.
And then there's the Frankenstein challenge, beating the journey of the Pirate King without dying. That's the hardest achievement.
I don't even know how this game works. Let's see.
You move in direction and shoot.
You.
Okay.
With-
No, I didn't realize for a second that I had to shoot with that. Stunning.
Farfa.
I didn't no, I realized I had to shoot, just not how.
Let me, yeah, put the ball back.
Okay. This is gonna take me a little
No.
bit.
One button. This one?
I'll get this at
Oh.
some point.
Ah, this one.
But it's the hardest achievement in the game. And
I don't
that's
have enough wood.
very understandable
Oh.
because good freaking god that thing took me so fucking long.
Imagine if I get it in the next 10 minutes.
Props to you
The
then.
last so hard. Can I hold this? Yes, I can. Convenient.
But one of the last achievements is perfectionist. Okay, you need to have basically 100 the game anyway.
Yeah, a lot of games have that. A lot of games have that kind of achievement. Really?
Bub.
Or okay. Moving diagonally towards me is so fucking annoying.
You can actually hold down them to keep shooting, my guy.
I did not know that.
Now you know.
And also now I know that I can actually shoot diagonally.
That should make the game a lot easier.
Yes, yes it does. Because I was only doing directionals.
Because I can promise you, some enemies later down the line has multiple life, aka hit points, basically.
Your mom's getting late. I don't care.
Hey, just don't remind me I'm playing arcade games.
Somehow, I'm not surprised. Hmm. Y'all, cheers for letting me know, game. The only problem is I can't see. Oh, I got a nut.
Full bully hell, my guy, moment.
Oh god, they've given them barriers now.
And yep, levels just keeps getting harder like that.
The fuck? The fuck? Did I die or what?
No, it's just an inability.
That's it.
Now you're invincible and it's like the
You're fucking-
Pac-Man ability, kinda.
Went to fucking do it. God damn it. God damn it.
Arcade is too long. Neon fell asleep in the saloon.
I was playing video games.
Drunk.
I was not drunk.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Not drunk, a drop in my life. Yo. Oh, it's Joja. I've been billed. Fuck you. Fuck you, Joja. Oh, there's enough more. Why is it still Joja?
Oh, you have more mail than I do.
To our valued Joja customers, I'm not one. Our team members have removed the landslide caused.
Bub. Bub.
Burp.
Bub. Bubbant.
Oh, can we go to the caves now?
I think so. I don't want to, but I think we can. Are you
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to playing video games.
And this is where we lose Neon for the rest of the run. The game. This isn't Risk of Rain, motherfucker.
Nah, I'll be back in a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't think it will take me like too long to beat this. Probably. I mean, just the moment I like somebody told me, yes, you can just hold down the button. It was like, oh, this is just way easier than like the other games I've been playing, like Celeste. I don't remember what Lewis likes. In 2 days is Lewis's birthday. I don't remember what he likes.
I used to know, but that was a long time ago and no longer true.
I'm pretty sure you can't get what he likes actually, no matter what. So.
You can't get him a home, which is very rude.
God damn it. Saloon's only open at noon. I forgot about that. I'll go at noon then.
The video
Scroll.
game addiction
No.
is being stopped.
No. It's an achievement addiction. Get it right.
Greed.
Did you take one of the parsnips or?
No, I haven't been down there.
Interesting. Because one of them is just gone.
Unless if sleepwalking is a thing in this game. In which case, maybe.
No, because just one
But I
of
don't
them
think
just was just gone. I don't know. Better coop.
Well, it wasn't. So.
I remember.
Rest assured, I haven't gone to crime yet.
Yet. I'm just gonna sell the parsnips.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I may as well go check with Robin what we need for a coop. Because I don't remember. Well, at least we can start this. Oh, hi there. Mikey, can we start this? I don't remember.
It just shows you in the cutscene.
Yeah. Probably because I was the one who triggered it. Or it's because I'm the host, I don't remember. One I saw. This is the Pelican Town Community Center, or what's left of it anyway. Used to be the pride and joy of the town, anyway, always bustling with activity. Now just look at it, it's shameful.
Yeah.
These days, the young folk would rather sit in front of the TV than engage with the community. But listen to me, I sound like an old fool. Jojo Corporation has been hounding me to sell them the land so they can turn it into a warehouse. You want to make... Okay, I completely forgot about this bit. Why would you want to put a warehouse in the middle of fucking town? If anything, wouldn't you want to turn your current store into a warehouse and then turn this into a store? It would, like... That sounds so dumb. Pelican Town could use the money, but there's something stopping me from selling it. I guess old timers like me get attached to relics of the past. Oh well. If anyone else buys a Jojiko membership, I'm just gonna go ahead and sell it. Well, don't worry, because we're not doing that. Right. You better not. Yeah, let's go inside.
Don't look at me. Fuck the corporation. This is more interesting.
Sorry.
Is the fact that cutscene is playing out with your character? That's just really funny for some reason. You're worrying me,
What's this?
Neon. I am not Neon.
I guess Vincent and Jazz must have been playing in here. This place is even more dilapidated. Yeah, dilapidated than I remember. Junimo! Junimo! What?
I can return to
What's the matter?
what I
Are
was
you?
doing before.
Fair enough.
You interrupted me.
You saw something? I wouldn't be surprised if this place was full of rats. Yeah, that's totally a rat.
Rats.
Big green rat.
Big green rat. You know, it's just a shiny Rattata. Don't worry about it. You weren't
A rat that
making it.
fell into them. Ink.
You wormy.
Like I think I'm going to head home. I need some lunch. Okay, old geezer. Yeah, I'll keep this place unlocked from now on. Maybe you can help catch that rat if you have some extra time. Yeah, totally. We'll just go catch the rat. Just only. Great. I have to come back and explore this building further. Okay, well, this should also unlock the wizard tomorrow because we should get his cutscene tomorrow.
And a wizard
Not
had.
really. You have. I'm pretty sure you have to actually go in there and see the scripture inside there.
You can't go inside the wizard's tower until a certain point.
Yeah, you get a cutscene. But my point is, the cutscene happens after you see the Junimos, which should be tomorrow. Yeah, we look at this, and then I'm pretty sure after
because
after tonight, the wizard should send mail and invite us to
Basically,
his
yep.
tower.
Oh yeah, it was through mail, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And the cutscene was for the actual center stuff.
Mhm.
once you get in,
So it gets
into it,
temporarily high, and now we can talk to ghosts, I guess.
basically.
Yeah, some fight.
High with the
Yeah.
force.
I don't know if you were looking at my Discord post, but essentially, I'm not like totally off the Pokemon MMO thing. Which, funny enough, isn't actually what me and Luke used to do. We used to do another thing, which is essentially Pokemon MMO, but it's just another thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. I might like go check them out. And see which one, because I believe it was what it was either PokeMMO or it was Pokemon Revolution or something like that. Hold up, let me quickly look it up. PokeMMO, which was obvious, and then there was also, I believe, Pokemon Revolution online.
Well, once you've just found it, which one it is, just send me a link to it so I can download it.
Yeah. I just don't remember which. Four major regions currently in Kanto, Johto, Ho, and
Oh, your
Sinnoh.
mum's out of water. I don't care.
And then with this. See, Pokemon just isn't that informative. Hold up. Let's see if there's a video on it. Pokemon versus Pokemon.
Oh,
There's
that's right,
search history for it. Apparently I've watched a video similar to it.
Hmm.
Wait.
Plastic.
Apparently, I watched a video called "The Best Pokemon MMO" in 2024. It's literally going over multiple. If you guys want, I can literally go watch this video, and you can keep writing if you want. I do.
I'm out of energy.
I see.
Also, just remember that we have.
If
food,
anything-
so
Okay, I think what we'll do is we'll sleep, so that way it saves the day. But I think I'm gonna close this for a minute, and we watch this video. It's just like
Sure,
20-ish minutes.
sure.
But it's just that we know like which one are we doing. I'm pretty like Luke told me before. We're pretty sure that the one we did before was Pokemon Revolution. If we do that, we might have I might have to restart. Cool. I can make a Scrapper now. We have a bit more money. Yay. Okay. I think I'm waiting on you. Hello.
What?
I think I'm waiting on you, so that way I can access everything else.
No, I'm meant to actually press buttons. I want food. I can make a bomb.
Yeah, press OK on that shit.
Yeah, I just did.
There you go. Now the progress has been saved.
You
Cool.
just wanted food.
You're going to exit the title, which should have kicked you to.
Yep. The server has closed the connection.
Cool. Okay. That's fair. Okay.
For sponsoring this video. Yo, what's up? My name's Petrowski,
Yo.
and I have well over 8,000 hours in Pokemon MMOs and over 7,000 hours
What
in
the
Poke MMO alone. It's safe to say that I really love Pokemon MMOs. It's one of my favorite
8,000
games of all
hours in
time,
Pokemon
alongside
MMOs.
my
The fuck? And 7,000
Jesus.
of them are in just one.
favorite genre.
The fuck?
And there
I
are a
understand
shocking
MMOs
amount
you
of
play for a long
Pokemon
time, but,
MMOs
like,
out
my
there.
God.
So how do you actually know which ones are
Yeah.
worth playing or which
If you've
ones
got
are
that many
good?
hours, yeah, you've probably got a
Today,
good
I'm going to be
opinion.
giving you my top 3 Pokemon MMOs. That's right, just the top 3, because in my opinion, there's only a handful of them that are actually worth
Jesus
playing.
Christ,
I'll
he has
spitball
also a
at the
lot of
end
money.
all the different Pokemon MMOs that I've played and my thoughts on
Yeah,
them
true.
very quickly. But in general, this is mostly a top 3 list. Technically 4, since there's a really exciting up-and-coming Pokemon MMO on the way that I've been following really aggressively, but that game is not fully released
this
yet
again?
or fully playable. Also, a quick disclaimer that this is
Here
just
we go.
my opinion. Just because I have a lot of hours in a Pokemon
Okay,
MMO
so it's
doesn't
not
mean that
that
I'm going to have the same
outdated,
taste,
too.
desires, or preferences that every player out there is going to have. This is absolutely just my opinion. And if I say something that sounds negative towards your favorite Pokemon MMO that you love very much, then screw me. Who cares? It's just one
How-
guy's opinion.
how
I
many
encourage you and I
gens
implore
does
you
the
to
Pokemon
please enjoy
MMO
the games that
go
you love
for?
and don't let anyone get in the way of that.
Yeah, that's
Without
the thing.
further ado,
That's
let's
why
go
I'm
ahead and
making a
jump
video
into
on the
my list.
differences between
Petrowski's
them.
list, his top best Pokemon
Bam.
MMOs.
The one that me and
Now, I'm just
Luke
going to
played
start
before,
at
I
number
believe, only
1
had
and
the
go
first
down
4.
from there. It's pretty obvious.
was
Poke
it?
MMO is easily the best Pokemon MMO in my opinion.
Because
it's
I
also the
think
most
it's better to
popular
have
as far as we
multiple
understand due to the limited
Gens
data we
in
have
there.
access
Well,
to.
more gens.
That data
well,
mostly
better.
consisting
Yeah.
of Pokemon stats on MMO Stats, which is a site that tries to cover the general population numbers, as well as just spitballing and seeing how many players actually play the game based on PvP. You can see a lot of crazy stuff based on PvP. It's towards the end of the month of this PvP season in Pokemon, and there has been around 761,000 OU PvP games played, and that's just for the OU. We also have UU, NU, doubles, etc., and you also have to consider in, what percent of the player base even plays PvP. Now, obviously, this doesn't mean that 761,000
That's actually really freaking crazy. Like, not only is it an MMO, but it has competitive between players, and it tracks the stats of how many players use each Pokemon. Like, that is some crazy that is crazy fucking data. that they get from
and
everything.
people are playing the game. I'm sure there's a lot of OU players that play 5
Indeed.
games a day, 10 games a day, maybe even upwards of 20 games a day. But I'd say the average person, it's probably like a 10 to 20% of people even play PvP in Pokemon, and then maybe they average around 3 games or so a day. And this number, in my opinion, becomes really impressive really quickly. Pokemon is one of the longest standing Pokemon MMOs, being released in 2012. I myself have been playing since 2013. And one of the reasons they've been able to
Neon,
do that
did
is
you
that
see
they've
what
overcome
Lucian's
many hurdles themselves.
typed in the chat?
Hold on. How the fuck are you louder than me?
I don't know.
Fuck's sakes. Talk again.
Hello, hello, hello. This is Sunfly.
How are you so
Sunfly is
fucking
talking
loud?
to you.
Go again.
I don't know. Don't ask me.
Okay, I'm leaving it at that. If he's still louder, I don't fucking know. I've turned him down to 35% on Discord.
For the very first time. They were one of the first Pokemon MMOs to implement the ROM system, where you have to supply your own ROMs legally, and then they supply what is essentially a fancy online emulator, making them kind of impervious to some extent, or safe from legal attacks from Nintendo.
I'm just
This
louder.
style ensures that you are safe with your game's progress, and the game should never be taken down from Nintendo. Keep in mind, I'm not a lawyer, that's just our understanding. Pokemon was also one of the first games to ever solve the huge
ask
issue
me,
of
Neon. I really do
deflation
not
of
know,
Pokemon
man.
values. One of the most important things you'll hear me talk about, and this will be a huge negative for the upcoming Pokemon MMOs, is that in a Pokemon
Long, I'm
MMO,
not
you
that
have to
long,
have
all it
some
is.
way to
Fucking
sync good IV
breaking
Pokemon
people's
out of the game.
eardrums.
Now, what does that mean?
That's
When you hear the
not
word
good.
sync when referring to an MMO, you're usually hearing something like a gold
Bro,
sync, which
what the? You got a flaming bike? Flaming motorcycle? The fuck?
Oh,
just
that's
to
dope.
reduce inflation, right? If you take
Jesus.
Pokemon out of the game, or gold, or whatever it may be, it keeps the value at a stagnant pace. If gold or Pokemon were to just increasingly come into the game over a 10-20 year period, the value of gold, or the value of that Pokemon, would just rapidly go down over time, and there would never be a fix for that. Every single MMO needs some sort of currency sync. The same way, specifically and difficultly, in a Pokemon MMO, you need a good Pokemon IV sync. If only good Pokemon were coming into the game with IVs over and over and over again, then the cost of Pokemon would just forever go down. If the traditional Pokemon breeding system were to be implemented in any Pokemon MMO, it's just doomed for failure. You need some way to sync out and destroy good IV Pokemon out of the game, but what is a good enough incentive to actually let players do that? And this is where the genius Pokemon breeding system comes in. By spending some Pokemon on some items and spending some Pokemon on some Pokemon, you can actually put 2 Pokemon with different IVs together, consume them, and create one good Pokemon. And via this, you're always consuming at least one Pokemon out of the game, usually many, many more, when creating good, consistent PvP Pokemon. This breeding
Huh. Huh. Interesting. A breeding system where instead of you just getting eggs upon eggs upon eggs, it instead just consumes a Pokemon to transfer their stats, essentially. Which makes it so that way you can't just breed perfect Pokemon after many, many tries, but you have to sacrifice something, which then gives you an incentive to play for longer, because MMO is bullshit. Interesting.
system also allows
Yes.
for a lot of consistency in PvP, where the same people are able to get 31
also
speed
to
plus
properly
timid or whatever natures you
balance
need. You can
it.
consistently create good Pokemon. As opposed to Pokemon MMOs, where you are required to catch all of your competitive Pokemon in the wild, and you can't breed them or adjust IVs by any means. This creates some really unfortunate situations where in PvP, if you weren't lucky enough to go catch that 31 speed timid nature Starmie, you're at a huge
What the fuck?
disadvantage. So not only does this breeding system help the economy, but it
Okay,
also
so
helps for
really,
competitive
that's the only
integrity and
one with,
consistency.
like,
Now,
good
there
breeding
are
as
some
well.
downsides. This breeding system is one of the most unintuitive to learn and really complicated for a lot of people. It's hugely off-putting to new players, myself included, when this change was made. But once you actually do learn the system, it does become shockingly easy, and you realize how genius it is and how it's required for pretty much any Pokemon MMO to sustain. Any other even mildly successful Pokemon MMO has sort of copied this strategy or taken from it. I know Temtem actually took a variation of this breeding strategy. It was rumored back in the day, there's no...
It is something I've been looking at, but like at the same time, I'm not sure if everyone would be able to run it. And also, I don't think everyone would be able to afford it. But it does look fun. So if maybe at some point in the future, we get to a point, I didn't even know there was house customization. If someday we get to a point, maybe we can all try Temtem, but right now, we're just leaving that in the back pocket.
No confirmation on this, but it was actually rumored back in the day that Pokemon hired economists to come in and help them come up with this solution. This was truly a bridge that Pokemon had to cross that no one else had crossed before. And it's one of the big reasons why Pokemon has continued to go on as opposed to so many other Pokemon MMOs have died. When an economy dies in an MMO, the game itself also dies with it. Another quick point alongside this system, and this is just one aspect of Pokemon, but this whole breeding system also makes it so that the main gameplay loop of Pokemon continues to be catching Pokemon. Catching Pokemon for profit is a huge staple and really good in Pokemon for a large variety of players. And you can get a 1x31 IV, 1 out of every 5 or 6 catches on average. And due to this breeding system, any Pokemon with a 1x31 IV usually ends up with some sort of value, depending on the egg group and such like that as well. They'll always have something worthwhile, and you can usually make some solid Pokeyen depending on the current market. But enough of this cringe, fancy, advanced mumbo-jumbo. What else makes Pokemon good? Really just the simple fact that you can casually play through the storyline together with friends. It is truly... Pokemon is the best way to experience generations 1 through 5 of Pokemon with friends. It's what Pokemon always wanted to be back then, but without having to use all the dumb...
So here's the thing. I think, before I even watch the rest of this and I do any more research into this, I'm pretty sure we are not going to find anything that is above Gen 5. And the reason why is because the switch from pixel art to 3D. So after Gen 5, I don't think we are going to be able to get any Pokemon MMO unless people have translated Gen 6, 7, blah 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 into pixel art, which I highly doubt they've done. Because some of the challenges within them would only be possible with 3D. So
link cables and such. You can just right click someone's name, trade them. You can right click your friend's name, challenge them, add them to your friends list. It's just so smooth. One of my favorite things to recommend to new players is just getting a group of friends, whether it's 2 to 4 people, and just going through the storylines together and battling each other after each gym. So what this allows is different strategies, and maybe you'll build your team in different ways that you would normally do when playing the storyline.
I mean, because both you and Lucens haven't
But I think that's
played
enough.
Pokemon, right? Both of you haven't played? Not play? Yeah, you haven't. I don't think Sunfly has either.
Enough about gushing over Pokemon for now. I'm gonna have much
it might
less
be
to say
good to,
about
like,
the other
watch it
games
just
since
help
I've
you guys.
obviously put way more time into Pokemon. But I can't recommend it enough. I really do feel like this game is on top of the Eiffel Tower, and pretty much any other games on this list are going to be well deep into the ground. But I do think that the other Pokemon MMOs on this list are at least worth checking out or trying to see if they're for you. One last note that Pokemon is available on PC, Mac, Linux, and Android phones and iOS. Really anything I've
doing this right now is making me want to just install and like double check.
seen people even play it on Steam Deck. Poke1 is, in my opinion, the second best Pokemon MMO out there right now. It has a really cool vibe and aesthetic, but however, this game might get overtaken by another game that we'll cover in our honorable mentions. Now, Poke1 is a really cool way to have a refreshing new Pokemon experience in an MMO format, alongside trade chats and general community stuff, alongside a ton of other pop-ups and daily logins and general MMO stuff. The shiny rate in Poke1 follows the traditional Pokemon format of 1 out of 8,192. You can access things like mounts in this game pretty early on, as you can see myself riding a Ninetales currently. There is a real-world currency shop, but you can actually earn that currency just by playing the game for free over a period of time, and it seems to be decently generous with it. You have things like main quest, daily quest, bounty quests, and side quests to keep you entertained. Something I constantly hear praised about with Pokemon is the amount of endgame content and the amount of direct things to go do within the game itself, like big world bosses and such to congregate to. Now, I myself may not have that many hours within Pokemon, but I did actually play it on release. And I do think one of the biggest games that unfortunately ended up holding this game back was that on release, this game suffered some nasty DDoS issues. There was some group or some community that really was out to get Pokemon and was constantly DDoSing servers online. So if you played this game on release, you were one of the lucky ones that was actually able to log in. And I was able to log in a fair amount, or a little bit at least, on release, which I was happy about. And this game was really exciting upon release, and I think still is really exciting and still solid to this day.
It is.
Now, it obviously doesn't really feature the traditional elements of Pokemon to some extent.
Yes.
I was saying, have you played Pokemon before, like at all?
No, the only Pokemon I played was the game I saw, the Ranger game.
Yeah, Ranger and Unite. Cool.
Extent, or at least the traditional map
Else
and
I'm not
graphics. If
played
you're looking
any.
for that replayability or
you've
that
not played any
nostalgia
mainline
aspect, you're not
games.
really going to get it here. This is more so
Nope.
nostalgia plus, or
To be
getting a
fair,
fresh new
I've not
experience.
really played through like the early games that much anyway. Like I've played through a bit, but like not much. So if anything, one thing we could do is all start in the same region, and I think what would be fair is if I pick a starter. Well, sorry, if Lucent, I think what would be most fair is if Lucents would pick one starter that they really enjoy. I pick the starter that is weak to them, and you pick the starter that is strong against me. I think would be the most fair. Wait, sorry, wait. Okay, so I'm trying to make it. I'm trying to make it like the most fair for Lucents because you know gaming a lot better. No offense, Lucents, but I'm trying to make it like an easier experience for you. Because you have no clue what you're doing. At least some players like understand a little bit about Pokemon, a little bit. So it's like, and then of course I've played multiple Pokemon games. I've gone back and done difficult challenges of Pokemon games. Like, so, sorry.
Yeah.
Basically, I need a visual aid. Hold up, 2 seconds. So you have Fire Starter. You know what? Hold up. You have Fire Starter. You have Water Starter. And you have Grass Starter, right?
Yep.
I don't know if they changed it in any of the MMOs, so just keep that in mind. But generally, this is what you have, right? So let's say, for example, that Lucents had picked the Fire Starter, which is strong against grass.
Against grass.
Right. Hold on. So it's strong against grass, right? So if you had chosen, if Lucents had chosen the Fire Starter, I choose the Grass Starter. Which would then make Sunfly have the weaker option against my Pokemon. However, that would also make Sunfly's Pokemon stronger than Lucence's. Right?
Because advantage.
So basically, Lucence, I would basically ask you, like, who would you rather be stronger than you in terms of your starter? Because keep in mind, you can capture other Pokemon, which will like even out your team a lot more. But in terms of your starter, which is like your first Pokemon, right? Would you rather have me or Sunfly, who is stronger than you? I would assume you would want Sunfly to be stronger than you than me, because even though he knows a little bit about Pokemon, it's not really much.
Nope.
Because Rangers doesn't really teach you crap about Pokemon battling. Yeah, probably Sunflight. Yeah.
Nope, it doesn't. But do note, I have played Pixelmon before.
Okay, so you do know a little bit then.
The Minecraft mod, yeah,
Yes.
there.
Yeah. We can also like go to a certain region based on what starter you like. So like say for example you did go to Pokemon MMO, right? So it's the first 5 generations. Hold up. Actually, I know exactly
Hey,
what to do.
that means I can try and get an entire team of Eevees.
Eevee is in most gens actually. Hold up. Let me swap back to this and then turn you back up so that way. You shouldn't be too loud now. I don't think. This is not the PTU folder. I want this one. I want this one. Drag this over here. So,
Just get an entire team.
so like, say for example, from Kanto. From Kanto, this is the grass starter. It evolves into this, and then it evolves into this. The Gen 2 grass starter is this. Evolves into this. Evolves into this. Okay, it's the PTU handbook. Don't worry, I'm only showing this because it's an easy way for me to get images. That's it. This is Gen 3 starter, Trico. Goes into Grovyle. Goes into Sceptile. You're probably not going to have Megas, so don't worry about that. Gen 4, Turtwig. Into Grossel. Into Torterra. And then Gen 5, it would be Snivy. Into Servine. Into Superior. Right? Now we can ignore these. And then Gen 1, Fire starter is Charmander. Going into Charmeleon. Into Charizard. Noodle! I do like the Noodle. Gen 2, you can pick Cyndaquil. Quilava. Into Typhlosion. Gen 3 is Torchic. Combuskin. Blaziken. Again, ignore the Mega. Because it's probably not there. If it's there, good for you, but I doubt it's there. Gen 4, Gimshot. Into Monferno. Into Infernape. Gen 5, Tepig. Into Pignite. Into Emboar. Right? Once again, ignore Gen 6. Because it's probably not there. And then for the water starters, we have Gen 1, Squirtle. Into Wartortle. Into Blastoise. Gen 2, we have Totodile. Into Croconaw. Into Feraligatr. Gen 3, we have Mudkip. Into Marshtomp. Into Swampert. Again, ignore the Mega. Gen 4, we have Piplup. Into Primplup. Into Empoleon. And then Gen 5, we have Oshawott. Into Dewott. Into Samurott. Right? Make sense? Those would be generally the starters that you would have, right? I'm assuming that the one that you would want most, based on the comments you made, would be Snivy, which is the one that goes into the noodle of Superior. I'm assuming this is what you would want to go into. Yes. So if that was the case, yeah, if that was the case, then I would be on water. So I would be Oshawott and Sunfly. You would be on Tepig, if you would be alright with that.
I'm fine by that.
You're fine with that?
Yep.
Emboar is pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie.
I still want. I'm still gonna get myself an entire EV team no matter what. That's fine.
That's fair. That's fair.
Just have.
I mean, like,
Basically,
yeah. The other thing
it's
is, we
Dark, Psychic, Thunder, Fire,
Dark Psychic,
ice,
Electric,
and
Fire,
water.
Ice, Water, and Grass.
Yep, I forgot grass.
You wouldn't be able to get Fairy. I don't know if they
Oh.
would have. They probably
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
have. changed.
that's later down the line.
It
Yeah.
was Gen 6, yeah.
Yep.
Gen 6 and
And I
3
do
Fairy.
know how to get Sylveon if it comes down to it. It's
Yeah, it's just
basically an
friendship.
Eevee does need to know a fairy move and then be very affectionate.
Yeah.
Then it will evolve into a Sylveon.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Hold up. Let me do this. Send Sunfly back down. Because for some reason, when I
It's
do
also
that,
important to note that
I have
this
to send
game
it
does
down.
not go through the ROM strategy that
It's fine,
Pokemon
it's
does,
fine.
so
No
I
need
don't feel comfortable
to,
saying that this
the
game will be
audience
around
getting
forever or
freaking
is super
ear-raped.
protected legally, but once again,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not a
it's just
lawyer.
you get really
This game does
loud,
feature
but,
the
like, on
updated
my end, I
3D
even barely
sprites
hear you,
that
and I
Pokemon
remember
does
why.
not, so if you prefer that, you can go ahead and do
Oh,
that,
don't
and you
ask
also
me.
earn little boxes for just logging in and playing the game. Like, I was actually just rewarded a small box for playing, so there is a huge loot crate
Alright, here's
slash
the thing.
type, like, box system, but honestly, I think it's
Pokemon looks interesting. But while Pokemon looks interesting, at the same time, it looks a bit too mobile gaming for me. It reminds me so much of Maple Story.
Yeah,
Am I crazy for that?
can't- No, you're not crazy.
Honestly
Because
just fun and not too
even I can
malicious.
kind of say that.
Overall, I'd
And
say
you
it's a
have to
solid,
remember
once
how
again for the
many
third
hours
time,
I have on
refreshing
Maple
Pokemon
Story, my guy.
experience. If you're looking
It's
for
like I
something
don't mind the art style, right? Don't get me wrong, I don't mind the art style. It looks like it, like the daily rewards thing is like, okay, that can be fine, but like, if you're playing an MMO and they're constantly giving you stuff, that feels weird. It feels
Yeah.
like nothing's earned.
Yeah,
new
that
to
I
play
do
with some
agree
friends.
that.
Is it
Like,
something that a
if
lot
it
of
comes
people play
down
for
to it, and
thousands of
Pokemon
hours? In my
flops,
opinion, not
we could
really,
always try
but there
it,
are many
but-
that do so, and I recommend
It's
checking
better
out
to
their
give it a
content
try
on
than
YouTube.
anything else.
The breeding system in this, but there are many that
agree
do.
with you there.
Pokemon has Gen 6 Pokemon. Interesting.
So, and I recommend checking out their content on YouTube. The breeding system in this game is non-existent, from my understanding. You cannot breed, so it comes down to that
Well, that means I
wild
can
catch
get a
Pokemon for
Sylveon.
PvP, etc. kind of
Maybe.
mentality. There's also a full-on achievement list system, which is awesome for once again guiding.
I just remember because the Sylveon is really, really good against Dragon type Pokemons. Oh, this reminds me very much of Maple Story now.
Guys, I don't want more games that have a ridiculous amount of achievements in them.
Yeah.
Please.
the player and giving goals. There's also no auction house or grand exchange or any sort of way to sell Pokemon in a logged system. And from what I understand, or from what I've
So is
seen,
it just me? Nursejoy looks so weird in this.
Yeah, I do agree. What?
Like, he looks good, but like the clothing just looks weird. It looks like really skimpy for some reason. I'm assuming it's because of the way they've done it, but like, doesn't
on
look
Google.
right to me.
So the only way is to use trade chat, and with how quiet the game seems to be overall, it doesn't seem like that would be a super quick process.
Oh, it was also
I
quiet.
have a lot of
you're
doubts
right,
for
yeah,
Pokemon,
in a way.
and I don't really play it personally since I feel like you can only really fit one Pokemon MMO into your schedule. But I think it's at least worth checking out to see if it's right for you.
There with app opening
gonna
it
be
on my phone,
Pokemon-
but that's only one viewer, extra viewer on my channel. But I need extra viewer there.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing: when you get one, it's a lot easier to get two. When you have two, it's a lot easier to get three. You understand? So, like, say for example, when you guys always come into my chat, I'm not at the bottom of the list at 0, right? When you're at 0, it's so hard to get anyone to click.
But my
Well-
viewer count is always at 1, no matter what.
Okay, well, yeah, if it's always at 1, and then you open up your phone and then it's at 2, right? Then you become higher up on the list and you have more chance of people clicking on your stream, you know?
True.
Pokemon
That's the
Blaze
point.
And
Online.
it's much easier
All of these
now.
official
like we
websites for these Pokemon
self-discussed.
MMOs will be linked in the description down
Excellent.
below, of course, if you want to go check
But
them
people are
out.
a bit
Pokemon Blaze
confused
Online's
now.
website has always
It's
been a
now
little funny
not even 50 followers you need now. It's just
25.
25.
to me. It comes off
And
very
you
gamer,
stream
if you get what I'm
basically
saying.
on that
But
day
I think
just
it's a
need an
solid
average
game. It has a
viewer of
really
3.
interesting
And then
pacing.
it
Well,
comes
it's
that
over
we'll
out
touch
by
on in a
1.
sec. Now,
It's over 4 days, I
Pokemon
checked the other
Blaze
day.
Online has some really good
Basically.
sound design, intro music,
Which
main
is
menu,
really,
etc. I think this is
really
actually the most
fucking easy
underrated Pokemon MMO on this
But
list
it
because
does
the
make
player
sense
base
since,
amount and quantity, in my opinion, does not
yeah.
represent the actual quality of the game.
Hmm.
I absolutely think that Pokemon Blaze
Since you
Online / PBO
should
is probably
actually
just the
does not get
lesser
any
heard
money
about
if you're
Pokemon
not
MMO
affiliate.
on this
You
list.
basically are losing them money than anything else.
Okay, I just want to point out, Robert. How the fuck have we gone from looking like Pokemon to looking a little bit like Maple Story to now fully looking like Maple Story?
PBO is available on Mac, Android, and Windows.
Story
That's a pretty cool and similar-ish art style to Poke1. It's almost like Poke1 and Pokemon Revolution Online mixed, in my opinion. But the main thing you'll notice with PBO
this
is
is
the
what-
insane pacing. If you're someone with not much time on your hands, I really, really recommend
I don't
PBO
know
because
about
look how
this, Chief.
fast these battles can be. The pacing, the lack of animations, the load-ins. This is a quick zoomer Pokemon dream. And I absolutely think that this pacing alone makes this game at least worth checking out and worth playing.
Okay, that's cool and all, but I'm here to stream, and I'm here to waste time. Sorry to say, but I'm here to waste fucking time. That's why I'm playing an MMO. I don't want quick.
So many people ask,
So,
hey, can you
no, let's
speed
go.
up Pokemon? How do you turn on the emulator 2x speed? And I have to explain to people that that's not a thing in most games. But just the straight up mechanical skill gap that can exist in PBO due to its fast-paced battling system and quick loads is really interesting in my opinion. Now, what Pokemon
don't
MMO
know
wouldn't be
about that
complete without people
harassment. That
shit
looks
talking in
kinda
global
off,
chat while
man,
playing
that grass.
PvP? Something that I always thought was cool about PBO is that you can actually go ahead and click /online and it will show you how many players are online. So right now around 58, 57 total players are online. In my opinion, that's criminally underrated. I do think that this Pokemon MMO is really, really good. Now, I do want to quickly say that a long time ago, I think over a year ago now, I was actually sponsored to play this game on stream and on my channel. I wanted to
Really?
clarify, I am no longer sponsored by this game, and these are my genuine and real thoughts. It seems like nowadays, whenever you have a positive opinion on any game, a lot of people in the comments love to jump to, wow, nice sponsored video. When in reality, to make a sponsored video, you legally have to disclose that. It would be illegal for me not to disclose if I was sponsored by a specific game or thing. So
The only
if
time
I
you
am
don't have
just
to
giving
disclose is
positive
if you're
feedback
like
in
a
the year
movie or
2024, I know it may be jarring to
you still
many,
have to
but that is
disclose,
my
but, like,
actual
You
feedback.
don't have to
But enough sass directed at the comments. I do think PBO is super, super hyper underrated.
hide it
Some people actually
in
praise it as the most updated Pokemon MMO, which is kind of interesting to me, since it has up to the Gen 8 combat system, and I believe some later Gen
Jesus,
Pokemon as
Gen
well.
8?
I think that this Reddit post made by a really passionate PBO fan is honestly worth checking out, where he calls it the most fresh Pokemon MMO on the market. Now, do I super agree with that? Not entirely, but there are some really cool things to mention here. They do have a new custom region called the Javalo region, which I think is really, really interesting. They do have Pokemon up to Gen 8, which is really impressive. Gen 8 combat system, Dynamax raids, fishing contests,
got a
random
lot.
swarms, crew wars, as I assume is like a guild or a clan, bug competition. They have a lot of interesting endgame content similar to
Rewards.
Poke1. And they also do have a trade house and Pokemon mounts. I do think one of the biggest things holding back this game is just the low player count. And now, according to someone in the global chat, the shiny rate in PBO is not disclosed by the devs. So I think that's something interesting worth noting. It wouldn't surprise me if it's something pretty high, since the encounters can be so fast. You probably need a decently high shiny rate to actually counteract that. But who knows? If you have any extended experience or have put a ton of
doing this, I would just take the original shiny rate and I would probably just double it if the fights are that quick.
hours either playing or shiny hunting in PBO, leave your experience in the comments. But that's it for PBO. Let's do some rapid fire rounds on some really solid Pokemon MMOs worth talking about, or maybe even kind of quickly shitting on some other Pokemon MMOs. Now, when I say
God.
shitting on, I mean that lightheartedly. I'm just not a huge fan of a lot of Pokemon MMOs, and I think it's really tough when you have to justify your time on one game over the other. You really do have to compare them, and there is an expected cost. Let's quickly talk about the fourth best Pokemon MMO, or the Pokemon MMO that might actually overtake the second best spot. And that is going to be Pokeforce. Pokeforce has made some insanely incredible decisions upon making their new
I did
Pokemon
see
MMO.
another
It is
video
not
being
released
like-
yet. You cannot play Pokeforce. You can't just go download the game and log it in player now. You cannot.
Oh
However,
my God,
they
an
do
old
playtest
forms.
bursts and sort of testing and learning new
That's
mechanics and figuring out. And they've actually done they're doing an event.
What's old?
Forms, man. You don't see those
They're
so
doing
much
a Lunar New Year
more,
event.
man.
They did a Christmas event where you can
There's
actually
plenty
get a
of
limited
forms of
vanity
things.
that you'll get in the game once the game itself finally releases.
Like,
They
this
just recently
video is 1 year old. So.
ish made a forums.
Yeah.
Pokeforce has done
Yeah,
a really
generally
good job
only
of
see forums on
communicating
things
with the
from, like,
Pokemon MMO community.
that, like,
There's
just
multiple
still exist
developers
from,
that
like,
actually
the
watch my
you know,
streams covering Pokemon,
Wincraft
and
or
I
these
really think they
Pokemon
listen.
modes,
And I'm really excited to see what gameplay decisions and changes they make with Pokeforce once it finally releases in a year's time or so. I have a whole playlist dedicated on my channel to Pokeforce that should be linked in the description, covering all the updates and the timeline at which they're trying to make the game at. But if you have any more questions about it, let me know in the
Okay. Now I've heard about that. Let me look. Let me look for myself. Pokeballs. Why does home bring you to forms?
Eh.
What's new? It brings to form. Okay. Guys. 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 This is.
Not really well designed.
No. Like, literally the top post is, I got banned from the Discord server and seemingly for no reason. Great. I'm glad that was one of the first things I saw. Like, like how moments I'll watch a video on it later. I'll watch a video on it later. That'll probably be more fair.
comments or hit up their forums. It's tough to say too much about it or get too excited about it since the game literally isn't even out yet. Alright, but aside from Pokeforce, let's cover probably the next most talked about, or for a lot of people, the second best Pokemon MMO, Pokemon Revolution Online.
This is
Now,
what
keep
me
in
and Nick
mind,
played.
this is just my opinion, but Pokemon Revolution
don't-
Online is easily the most overrated and overhyped
I don't remember the art style being like this, I'll be honest.
Pokemon MMO, in my opinion. If you play it and you enjoy it, I think that's incredible, and you should just shut me up or turn me off or whatever, or just
Hey,
ignore
Dana.
me. You don't have to listen to my opinion. This is just my thoughts. I think Pokemon Revolution is super overrated. It was hailed as the
They know
Pokemon
this
MMO
space, they
killer,
know.
PvP, the end game. I have heard good things about some of the end game
He takes the
content.
noodle
A lot of
dragon.
the systems seem really just taken from other games and not really improved upon in any way. There's not even that much on the website. The game does seem to be slowly dying. It was
Okay,
one
I
of the
think I
most
might
popular
end up
Pokemon
doing
MMOs on
both the
release, and
MMO.
to have it have so much traction and to see it just whittle down over.
Because here's the thing, if he's saying this about it, it's like, one, it might just not be his taste, right? But like, other than that, like, here's the thing. It's only up to Gen 4. And it's still only up to Gen 4. Which is like, sure, like, Gen 5 is like borderline 3D. But it's still pixel art, you know? It's borderline 3D, and it was really fucking impressive. But it's still pixel art. So, like, the fact that you still don't really have Gen 5 stuff is, like, ridiculous, kinda. You know? I don't know. I think we might go with Pokemon. I'll keep watching.
over
Just so
time,
make
I think
sure
is
there's,
really
like, not
showing of the
anything
quality
else
they've put
that-
into it. In my opinion, there's just really not a reason
we
to
might go
play
Pokemon
Pokemon
Online.
Revolution Online or Pro. If you want to check it out, I encourage you. You should at least try all of these Pokemon MMOs. And I have tried Pro back in the day. And I think I actually revisited
Here's
it
the thing.
recently.
I have tried Revolution. I barely remember Revolution, but I do remember one thing. We played it for like 2 days and got bored. Me, Luke, Jota, and our friend Hannah, we all played it. And I think our friend Casper as well. We all played it, and we just got bored of it incredibly fucking quickly. And I think, instead, let's not have that repeat.
And did a video on my channel covering it and was once
And let's
again
do probably a quick
wildly
gameplay.
unimpressed.
But what's it? Thanks, Canva. I needed that.
This game
jump
has the same
scare.
issues with
Ooh,
lacking the
ooh,
ROM
it
system,
was
so it's not
scary.
legally protected from my understanding. It only has 4 generations
So
that are able to be
scary.
played through, which is pretty solid in my
YouTube
opinion.
is
It does say that they have a
fight, man. Here as of late, man. Oh my god. Here's a late. I've gotten so much porn ads anywhere, everywhere, man. Same with
Yeah.
scam ads. Like, I was crazy.
Bro, I bet you. I'm gonna middle mouse button onto YouTube right now. I'll scroll down just a little bit, and there will be some AI porn ad. Bet you.
I think I can immediately agree with
Not
you.
not one that like will like get me in trouble. With Twitch, but
Hopefully
like
not.
no, generally like the thumbnails are pretty tame, but you know what they are.
Yeah.
That could be AI. I can't tell. That one's not obvious AI. Huh. YouTube really wanting to prove me wrong right now. Really wanting to prove me wrong. Damn. Okay, fair. My mum conveniently kept intros when you're watching a video to make an ice cream cocktail. Lol.
an active community of over 10,000
Nice.
each day. I would love to see official numbers on this or see official data on this. And that might even be true. I think Pro is actually pretty popular in my opinion, at least in relation to the quality of gameplay. There's no breeding system in this game, so it has the same issues with the 31 speed Starmie situation, where if you're lacking that 31 speed and plus speed nature, you're at a huge disadvantage in PvP. There's a lot of lack of integrity there. There's not enough syncs for the Pokemon, so the economy has been dwindling down, and I think will eventually die out. I know these opinions are super harsh, and they are just my opinions. I'm really not a fan of Pro. But who knows? They could always make a bunch of positive decisions or good decisions that would actually improve the game, and maybe I'll have to revisit it in the future. I think it's always good to come back to things and reevaluate your opinion on them. Another
true.
Pokemon MMO we
I
can
literally
talk
did the
about
same
is
thing with Pro.
Pokemon Planet. Now, I played Pokemon Planet way back in the day. Back in 2014 or so, if I'm not mistaken, probably towards its release, and I always
is
thought
this
of it
odd
as
stuff?
being wildly outdated even upon release. I always thought this game was super clunky, visually unimpressive, uninteresting, and just offered nothing new to the Pokemon formula. Maybe this has changed. I actually would really like to revisit Pokemon Planet since I haven't played it in a super long time, but from my understanding and my general I guess impressions is that this game was outdated upon release and just never caught up. Not outdated in terms of content, but outdated in terms of mechanics. You have to have a lot of things in Pokemon MMOs to really make them function and work long term. And there's a lot of good reasons why there's a lot of Pokemon MMOs, and a lot of them end up dying out, unfortunately. Once again, if you enjoy Pokemon Planet, I think that's awesome, and I encourage you to enjoy it. And if you think I'm wrong about something or missing something, I'd really like to do another First Impressions of Pokemon Planet sometime this year and get another relook at it, because maybe I'm wrong. All right, rapid fire time. I've played things like Pokemon Crater, Pokemon World Online. That's one of the old OGs that I played back in the day when it was one of the only options. Once again, outdated and never caught up in my opinion. Someone recommended me to Pokemon Vortex, and that was a nightmare, just like a browser-based, text-based thing. There's a lot of browser-based, text-based
You
Pokemon
know
MMOs
it's
that
bad
exist
when
from like the
someone
early
describes it as a
2000s, if you want to
nightmare.
check those out. Those aren't really my thing. They never really were, unfortunately. On a quick side note, I did play Pokemon Tower Defense. Pokemon Tower Defense 1 through 3, absolute chef's kiss.
I'm sorry, Pokemon Tower Defense.
Incredible games. There is also Pokemon MMO 3D, which apparently has had their website severely gutted since the last time I checked. Pokemon MMO 3D looks like that dream Pokemon game that we all wanted growing up, sort of a first-person, more realistic Pokemon experience. And the world itself, in the core of it, is beautiful, but that's pretty much all it is.
Bro,
This game
at
released a
1000
long
gifted,
time
I
ago,
make a,
and by a long time ago,
Pokemon VR game. Fuck it, I'll get sued. Screw it.
I'm pretty sure it released around
I don't want
2015.
you
What
to
if I
get
what if I
sued,
what if I create it and then I try and sell it to Nintendo? It's like, yo, I've made it for you. All you have to do is publish it. I don't care about the money. Just publish it. I promise you, you will make big buck.
15, if not earlier. And once again, the guts and the core of the game
It
were
would be hilarious,
fantastic,
let's be
but
honest.
they never really added or did anything with it. I truly don't know what the developers are doing because I think they struck gold and everybody was super excited and hyped, and then they just did nothing. When I say did nothing, I mean that
Let's
there is
just
like
hope the
1
Nintendo
or 2
Ninjas
towns
doesn't
that
get
you can
you the
visit within
before.
this game. I am not joking. I did a full first impressions of it on
That just gets you before you.
Mm-hmm. It was double and one was significantly louder. Yes, losers. Because in order for you guys to hear the video, I have my desktop audio on. Which is why you heard it double for a second there. I turned it off for a second. Which also means you're going to hear some play at the end of that. But to be honest, you probably wouldn't have been able to anyway. But yeah, Lucents, that's how loud I hear it. 2 for the price of 1, true.
on my YouTube. This game was just easily one of the biggest letdowns of any Pokemon MMO or any Pokemon game that I've ever played. Rest in peace, Pokemon MMO 3D. But I believe that's everything I wanted to talk about. Once again, I am just a humble Pokemon MMO enjoyer, and these were just my thoughts and opinions. But I recommend, following my advice to some extent and checking out whatever games and just finding whatever Pokemon
again.
MMO works for you.
Back
If
to the
you
gulag,
liked this video and it was
Leon.
helpful to you, make sure to like it. If you
Wait,
disagree,
hold up. Before I go back to the gulag.
Dear Diary, guess what? I'm an
Thanks, Dana.
automotive ad on Spotify now. I'm working harder than ever.
which is better?
Before we go back to Stardew, I want to know the difference between MMO and Rogue, because he didn't really give me any details about Rogue. And this was 10 months ago, so at least 2 months after that video. At least. Yeah, I'm thinking we probably will go with MMO. Is what my thoughts are right now.
Huh?
But I do want to quickly watch this just in case Rogue actually did turn up being actually good. If it did, then we might just go with that. But we will have to see. Ugh. There you go. Yeah, stop being obsessed with my floor. Fuck's sakes.
Better, PokeMMO or the newcomer on the block, PokeForce? If you haven't heard or aren't aware, PokeForce is an up-and-coming Pokemon MMO that is currently in its summer demo test. A lot of people have been seeing me play it on stream and asking which is better, PokeMMO or PokeForce. For reference, I have over 8,000 hours in PokeMMO alone and tons of other hundreds of hours in other Pokemon MMOs. So when my audience sees me playing a different Pokemon MMO, they're rightfully intrigued and wondering, why aren't you playing PokeMMO? Why are you playing this game instead? And now, part of the truth of the matter is that I like to just try out every Pokemon MMO that exists, but it's also true that Pokeforce is really exciting and interesting. It's doing things that I've never seen other Pokemon MMOs do before. So let's try to answer this question. I've put together my thoughts. Which game is better, Pokemo or Pokeforce?
War over feet.
Before we cover the positives of Pokeforce, I think it's extremely important to remind you guys, this game is in pre-alpha. It's not even an alpha or a beta test stage yet. It cannot be judged or compared as a full game. And if you hear that and say, hey, Petrowski, how could you possibly judge this game that's in pre-alpha against a game with 12 years to developing? Wait until the conclusion. You're on the right track. But to pretend there's actually an interesting video here, let's go ahead and actually go through the positives. You see, Pokeforce can be summarized as Stardew Valley plus old school RuneScape plus Pokemon. You have your farming elements, you have your skills in the actual skills menu, which you can gain experience for in level up. In this summer demo, you can train mining, foraging, which is mostly just wood cutting from my understanding, as well as farming, I believe.
No, listen. This is a Pokemon MMO that is like Stardew Valley and RuneScape, and what was the other one he said?
For in farming elements, you have your skills, old school RuneScape plus Pokemon. You have your farming.
Okay, so it's like apparently it's like Stardew Valley, old school RuneScape, and Pokemon all at the same time. So this would actually be something that we're comfortable with, because we're Wingcraft gamers, which is based on old school RuneScape.
Basically.
So we would actually be comfortable in this.
Elements, you have your skills in the actual skills menu, which you can gain experience for in level up. In this summer demo, you can train mining, foraging, which is mostly just wood cutting from my understanding, as well as farming, I believe, which includes a lot of the berry farming.
I know a lot of people get very upset about leveling skills. I personally do not. I actually find those mechanics to be interesting, because then it gives reason for some players to do more chill activities instead of being like, yeah, well, I'm gonna log on today just that way I can do another raid, and now it's like, well, you've been doing raids for the past 3 weeks, the same fucking action over and over and over again. Do you not get bored of that? Personally, I do. Sure, professions are basically that, but there are things that you can do in between. It's something that you can kill. It's something that you don't need other people for. Right? It's personally, I don't mind that. But anyway,
in other activities. Pokeforce has some of the most beautiful lighting and mapping details that I've ever seen in a Pokemon MMO, or maybe even in pixel art in general. Pokeforce is very new school and also extremely experimental, having a lot more open-endedness in terms of the content they want to add in the future. There's going to be skilling and farming like we've already talked about. There's also a lower shiny rate in Pokeforce. In the demo, that shiny rate is actually 10% of what it will be at release. Currently in the demo, once again, it's just a summer demo, a 1 out of 2,480, I believe, shiny rate. And once the game is fully released, it will be 1 out of 20,480 with a pity system, where if you encounter a Pokemon that number of times, you will eventually be your rate towards that shiny Pokemon specifically will be lowered. I've covered that in a previous Pokemon
based. I love it that it's an okay. Here's the thing: the shiny rate being much higher than the actual games, I actually don't mind, because this is an MMO. I actually don't mind that. It makes shiny Pokemon actually more valuable. And then having the pity system on top of that for just people who are that incredibly unlucky. Say for example, literally me. You guys know what my luck is. It's ridiculously horrible. And being able to get that number down for a pity system is actually really fucking good. Plus, by having it over double what the original base of shinies are, it makes shinies so much more valuable, so that there's actually a trade market for them a lot more, which makes them more valuable. So I honestly don't mind the shiny system being 1 in 20,000. That actually doesn't sound ridiculous to me, because the base one from generation, what was it, 1 through 4 or 5, was every 1 in 8,000 something, and then now it's 1 in 4,000. So 1 in 20,000 for an MMO, I actually really don't mind. That sounds
That's
really
not
good
that
to me.
bad.
I actually really like that. I'll be honest.
At least it's not fucking slime staff levels of fuck you.
Yeah, true.
Force video. I also have an entire
I
playlist
forgot the
dedicated to
percent
Force
of the
videos
thing-
on my
that thing,
channel
but
if you're
it's
interested in
really
learning more
fucking
about this
Something
game.
like
NPCs
One
also
of
have
the rich,
schedules.
whatever
I think that is
number
honestly one of the most under-talked
No,
about
not
and
1 in
interesting
100,
parts of this
like,
game.
1
When
in
visiting
10,000,
Moo
right?
Farm, I found that there was
Yep,
mill
1 in
tanks
10,000
out
actually.
frolicking in the field in the daytime, and when I
That's the
returned
slime
to that
staff
same
from
farm at
Terraria.
nighttime,
Yeah, I
the
can
cows
tell.
had wandered
Slimes.
inside. The
Bro, I don't
schedules do
keep
have
track, I
a
just
life
jump on the
outside of
pressure
us
plate.
just playing the game, which is one of those go-to open world
Tilia,
RPG
that
moments of
thing is
making a
not
world
fun
feel
grinding
alive.
for anyone.
There's also a job board in game where you can go and accept different quests, whether to
Oh.
So it
encourage
is-
skilling,
Okay.
shiny hunting, or
Okay. Literally a quest system. Dope. The quest system that we've seen in the other video from the other MMOs just really didn't intrigue me. This is literally go defeat this many of this Pokemon. Go and catch this kind of Pokemon. Find and defeat Eradicate in the nearby area. Like that's cool. And it's like you get trainer XP and you get gold. And it's location anywhere. So some of them are going to be in a specific area. So it gives you a reason to like go back to areas. That's actually really cool to me.
other PVM of just defeating
5 for
specific
10
Pokemon.
tenner in
These
the
quests will
nearby
give you
areas,
Pokeyen
too.
alongside trainer
Yeah.
rank XP, which is essentially a level for your trainer itself, which increases the amount of Pokeyen you gain from battles, as well
That's
as increasing
actually
your
quite
catch
cool.
rate. I stood by it briefly earlier, but there is also a
I
bank
still
in
need to
game where you
get
can
my
store your
entire
items,
army of
store your
Eevees.
Pokeyen, and then
You-
also
you- I
collect
won't
Pokeyen
accept
when you
anything
actually end up
else.
selling things
Yeah.
through the shipping crate, which is very similar to Stardew Valley. So at any Pokemart in the game, you can actually choose to sell your stuff either to the shipping crate or to the person directly. And if you choose the shipping crate, you can't sell it instantaneously. It actually takes until dawn for the things to actually be sold, similar to Stardew Valley. But you are given 100% of your item's value as opposed to 40 to 60%, I believe, if
really?
you sell it instantaneously to a
Interesting.
shop. So as we can tell,
Okay,
even though the game
that's
is in
cool.
pre-alpha, there are so many interesting mechanics that they're testing and experimenting with and doing things in a monstrously different way than Pokemon does. Pokemon really sticks to traditional Pokemon, which we'll talk about right now. Some phrases to describe Pokemon include old school, sticking to traditional Pokemon elements, valuing balance over all else. It is a very consistent game. It is a game that paved the way for the genre, inventing systems like their breeding system that most monster catchers actually have to adapt to even keep a healthy Pokemon market and not let good IV Pokemon deflate.
Pokerogue was the one with a really bad website, right? Wait, is this a... I typed in the wrong one. Whoopsies. Oh, Pokerogue. Pokeforce. Yes, it's the one with the jank. Hmm. Huh. I click register. Okay, I don't know. Hold on.
Run rampant. They've discovered so many things. They've had to have conversations. They've, based on rumors, hired economists in the past to actually come in and help them solve and fix a Pokemon economy, which no other game developer had correctly found the solution to before. Pokemon has 12 years of history, community, and balancing all wrapped up in a Gens 1 through 5 package. It has the most perfect shiny hunting system in any Pokemon game in my personal opinion. It has an extremely developed and extremely active PvP scene with a tier council making constant
Hey,
changes to
one
the PvP
question,
scene
Neon.
if something becomes unbalanced.
Shoot.
Have you watched Detective Conan before, that anime?
No.
You should go watch it. It's actually a great anime.
I'll be honest, you probably said the wrong name, but the moment you said detective, I don't think I've ever watched an anime with detective in the name.
And I'm just... Wait,
So you might want to type it out to me.
there you go. Detective Conan.
Oh, Conan.
That's the name of the anime.
No, I've not. This isn't farm time.
Balanced.
Well,
At the time of recording, it
here's
is
the thing.
currently
We were prepping for next week, and we were like, which one should we go with? Because there's a lot of Pokemon MMOs.
September
So
3rd in
we
the
watched the video on like how many different ones there were, and then it really came down to like I don't know anything about Pokeforce because it wasn't really explained that well. And then this is comparing the
number of games played resets every month, so it's only been
Yo, can I come to MVC and watch football and edit? You can if you want. To be honest, I think I'm probably just gonna watch the end of this, and then I'm probably just gonna end stream there, to be honest. Or we can just chat for a little bit about what we want to do for the Pokemon ship. Because right now I don't really feel like continuing Stardew, to be honest, today.
Fair. And oh my god, it's the Pinecone Man!
Indeed it is.
3 days, and there are almost 93,000 PvP games played in just the OU tier. Pokemon has a lot in the game to already love, but Pokeforce has a lot of things to be excited for. So in conclusion, which is better? Asking which of these games is better is like asking whether an orange seed is tastier than a full-grown / ripe Honeycrisp apple. Pokeforce is just way too early in development to even consider this comparison, on top of them being entirely different games and offering entirely different experiences. They are simply both Pokemon MMOs, but this is like asking whether Terraria or Minecraft is better, when anyone who has played either of those games knows they are just different and beautiful games in their own way. All we can do is be patient and look forward to the future in a world where there is more competition in the Pokemon MMO space, which is good for everyone. It motivates the developers and excites the players, giving them options for the game that best fits.
Charter, I entirely agree. Bro, I've been spam editing that Chain Together video, and like today I was just like, I should really go and edit this. Nah, fuck that, I'm playing Rematch.
Their personal needs. And that's it. That's the conclusion I've come to, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. I kept getting this question on stream, and it was honestly really frustrating me, and I didn't know why, so I thought I'd go ahead and take the time to actually put it into words, and it is a good question, and it does need to be answered, especially if so many people are coming to this question, then odds are it's something that...
Cool. Affairs. I wouldn't mind watching you edit, but I want to see what you do, and see if I can't use some of it for my own stuff too. But yeah, last week I had a Saturday, then one Sunday, and overwhelming mega. Sorry, the music in the video reminded me of that. Yes, because Fart Book is Fart from Pokemon. By the way, up the mic volume. My mic volume. What? Guys, is he trolling or? Because I can never tell with this dude. Or is it just because I'm sitting away? He's grilling? Cool.
address. So hopefully this makes sense. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully it eased some people's worries and just kind of concluded things and wrapped
I
things
think
up
you
in a
just need
nice
to
bow.
turn the
If you
stream up.
enjoyed this style of video, make sure to like the video or dislike if you didn't.
Yeah, you
And if you want to
just
see
need
more
to
Pokemon
turn
MMO
the stream
content,
up.
subscribe. I do upload videos every single day, as well as streaming Pokemon MMOs, mostly Pokemon
Sunfire was
Monday through
literally
Friday.
higher.
Usually
I don't believe you. Sunfire, talk right now.
No.
Talk right now. Like,
1, 2,
genuinely.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is Sunflight.
There is
speaking
no
to you.
fucking way. I highly fucking doubt it. You know why, Zar? Sunfly is currently at 43 fucking %. I can barely hear him. You're the same volume? Bullshit.
usually at around
Damn.
12 p.m. EDT on Twitch. Discord's down below to join a really cool community who cares about Pokemon MMO.
Okay, that's pretty much done.
Yeah, we are the same volume. How the hell? I just hear.
Okay. I'm going to disable that, enable this, and then Sunfly, you can go back to your original 70. And now you should be fine.
Okay, I hope so.
Yes, you should be fine now. Wait, so are we playing Stardew Valley in Pokemon? So no. Right now, this stream was initially Stardew Valley, right? I'm probably gonna end the stream off pretty much here. We can talk for a little bit, but pretty much here. But basically on Sundays we're going to be alternating between Stardew and a Pokemon MMO. Which Pokemon MMO I haven't fully decided on yet, but we've pretty much narrowed it down to it's either going to be Pokeforce or PokeMMO. You finished
No,
Celeste,
he's not
right?
finished it yet, sir.
Not yet, Tom. The reason why I haven't finished Celeste yet is simply because it's been way too fucking hot in England. So, like, genuinely, I didn't want my PC to overheat from streaming. My room has felt like a fucking sauna, so, like, I've genuinely, like, almost every hour, if not more than every hour, I've had to go downstairs to fill up my water bowl. In fact, it's empty right now. Like, it's just been way too hot. Today has been the first day that it's been, like, okay. In a while. Some days I've just been, like, kind of pushing through it. But it's just been way too fucking hot. I think what I might say, I might check out a video or two more on Pokeforce just in my own time. But what I might say is maybe we try Pokeforce, and if it doesn't work out, we swap to PokeMMO. But it's definitely between these. By the way, I got my first salary. Good job. Good job. Like, what do you guys think? Based on what we've watched. Would you prefer playing PokeMMO or Pokeforce?
Probably Pokemon.
Pokemon MMO?
Yes. And Sars is Undertale.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. We're doing Undertale after Celeste. That hasn't changed, Sar. We're just saying for the Sunday stream, which is just community day, because I've been playing a lot of single player games and I've missed hanging out with you guys. Okay, is that so bad? Like, can I not have one day that's like, you know, Neon, you're not playing Pokemon before Hollow Knight, Hades.
You can hear this person is
Zar-
fucking lost.
Zar, do you realize what I started this stream as? Not this stream specifically, but like this stream channel. I was a Pixelmon streamer. I started with Pokemon. You can't tell me to not play Pokemon. And Amore, Persona, and Cuphead. Again, these are things that we will play. We'll play these games. But I want one day of the week. We're bringing back our MMO Sundays. Okay? We're bringing back the games where like we can play together, chill together, and like we're not stressing about anything. I choose the rules around here. You got no choice, man. Your choices don't matter. Say that again. I dare you. Say it again, Zar. Do it.
This person's answers.
Go on, Zar.
What the fuck?
Say my choices don't matter.
He doesn't. He's too scared.
My
Like-
choices don't matter? You're right, Zar. Your choices don't matter. You are so right. You are so right, Zar. Your choices do not matter. If he said it again, I was gonna time him out, by the way. He has no power on my stream.
Yep.
Don't make me take away your VIP. So yeah, it's definitely down to these two. Sunfly. Okay, I don't have to do that anyway. So yeah, I'm kind of on the fence. You guys can't fucking hear me right now, can you? Oh no, you
I
probably
can-
can.
I can.
Okay, yeah, cool. Well, yeah, because you're uncool. Yeah, so you've said Poke MMO. Lou, since you were watching, do you have a preference between these two, Poke MMO or Poke Force? You have a choice? You have a... Because here's the thing, I'm down to try either. Genuinely. You don't? Interesting. Like, Poke MMO, we know has Gen 5. We know for a fact it does. I have no clue what the Pokemon pool is in Poke Force, and I... Get it. That's Pokemon... Anyone?
My
No?
guy, it's a MMO, massive multiplayer online saw. Of course, it's multiplayer, you
Yes.
fucking
Zar.
dumbass.
Zar, this is multiplayer Pokemon. Multiplayer Pokemon is what it is.
AKA an MMO.
Massive Monday oranges, for fuck's sakes.
Extra
Let me have a noodle, I'm good. Okay. Because I don't know the pool of Pokeforce, I'm going to say, let's go with Poke MMO. Because we know this has Gen 5. So this will have from Gen 1 to Gen 5. I don't think it will have anything past that. But to be honest, that's entirely fine. Like, personally, my favorite generation is Gen 6. So that is unfortunate for me, but at the same time, I don't fully mind because I fully expected this. I want to get into Pokemon more. Well, then join us on Sundays. Simple. Simple. Next Sunday we'll start this. Next Sunday we will start this. For those of you that want to join, go to PokeMMO. This is the one we're gonna do. PokeMMO, go to downloads, and by the way, yeah, you can play this like on phone as well. You can play it on phone, you can play it on Mac, play it on Linux. Why you gotta yell at me? I'm not yelling at you. Noodle! Noodle, don't noodle. God, now I wanna watch that scene. Fuck's sakes. But that one will definitely get me the MC8, so I will not do that. Okay, yes, again, I will even post this in the Discord. I will post this in the fucking Discord. That way you guys know. I'll post it in gaming. PokeMMO is the one we're going with. In fact, I'll hit this right now. I always liked Pokemon, but never really understood how traits and moves work and stuff like that. Well, here's the thing. Lucent and Sunfly don't understand either, so... like, genuinely. Like, if anything, that's 3 people that don't know Pokemon. So...
I know some.
Yeah, well, I kinda do. Okay, so what is your experience with Pokemon? Because, like, Sunfly's played Pokemon Ranger and Pokemon Unite. but that's not really
And
Pokemon.
Pixelmon.
Sorry, and Pixelmon. Like that's a little bit of Pokemon knowledge, but like not much. I know genuinely almost nothing about Pokemon. Well, it's time to learn. Also, here's the thing. Another thing we could end up doing at some point is not play Pixelmon, but the newer one, Cobblemon. I've not actually tried it.
Yeah.
I've not tried it before.
Ooh.
So that could be something we do. Find a public server for that. I played some Pokemon in game when I was little. I have no clue what it was. My brother just gave it to me. Do you remember what Pokemon you had on you, or like what they looked like? And Pixelmon, fair. Nope, I remember nothing about it. Lovely. So yeah, we were talking about like the starters and like how they work to Lucents. So like, we were like, say for example, if Lucents wanted their wanted Snivy, which is the grass starter, and we all started inside of inside Gem 5, it would probably be like best if I was the one who was weak to them. And then I am strong against Sunfly because Sunfly is just better at gaming. Like, no offense, but he is. And then Sunfly is strong against Lucents because not really much knowledge over where if I was stronger, it would be a lot more unfair. Pac-Man Go, the real Pokemon game? No.
Well, I can
Somebody
also
say
say that
gaming.
you have to be careful of your PP in the game too. And also you cannot do any moves. Duh.
Yes, you've got to be very careful of your PP.
Even how erotic that sounds.
I was gonna say, like, I said it to commit to the bit. It was like, how many times are we gonna say this? PP
Yo.
means P. No, PP means PowerPoint.
Yep.
PP just stands for PowerPoint. It's basically
But
how
yeah,
many
that's what
times
it's
you can
called
make
in game.
So,
Just PP.
let's say for example you use the move Hydro Pump, right? Right. Hydro Pump has if you don't use any PP ups, is a 5 out of 5 move, right? The moment that you use a Hydro Pump, basically, instead of being a 5 out of 5 move, it then becomes 4 out of 5. So,
Yep.
like, you've used the charge, basically, is what that means.
And once it hits 0, you cannot use that move
Yes.
anymore. And then you have to go
Um,
to the nurse.
Well, basically, if you run out of PP points on, yeah, if you run out of PP on every single move that you have, so if all 4 of your moves run out of PP, and then you're on 0 on everything, right? Basically, what that means is that you then have to make what is called a struggle attack. And a struggle attack is basically an attack that will it'll hit your opponent, but it will also hit yourself for significant damage. It's not just a regular recoil attack, it will deal a lot of damage to yourself, like a quarter or something like that. Right. There's a lot of things to learn, but like for right now, like the only thing you really should be learning about Pokemon is that is type effectiveness. That's the only thing I would say. I can't take you seriously when you keep saying PP. It just means PowerPoint. PowerPoint is just annoying to say.
That's why we call it PP.
Yes, and also because in the games, like, you would literally... Let's see. Pokemon battle. I need an image of a Pokemon battle. Like, look, it literally says PB. You see? By the way, should I fake the year since I'm technically not 18 yet when creating the account? So, I'm sure you faked your age on a multitude of accounts. Don't even lie to me. I see pixels, no PP. Fuck's sakes. I highly doubt you haven't lied about your age on anything. Neon, I asked a question. Just do it. If you want to join us, just do it. Because I'm sure you've done it before. No, because I don't know if there are any restrictions or something. I highly doubt there are. Well, I mean, if you look at create an account, it doesn't say anything about needing to be 18. I don't know why you would need to lie about your age. Okay, it's installed. Fair enough, fair enough. Again, we will start next week. If you guys want a head start, fucking go ahead. I don't care. But I will start next week. What do you mean, what the fuck? You know what? I am going to grab an image. Actually, no, I am going to grab, this is something that I actually use very often, because I am shit at remembering this stuff. This is something that will allow you guys to remember type effectiveness. So let's say, for example, listen, if you are, like, what is strong against my Snivy, right? Snivy is pure grass type. You click on grass, and it tells you every single weakness that it has, right? And everything that it resists, right? Right? And like, say for example, you're facing a water type Pokemon, right? Oh, look at that. It's strong. Like grass type moves are strong against it. So I should probably use grass type attack against the water type, you know? I will send this in the Discord. That is very useful. I genuinely use this Pokemon type calculator whenever I'm playing PTU because I am always tired whenever I do it and I always forget. The types that you can forget about on these are Stellar and Fairy. These will not exist, if I'm correct. If I'm correct in assuming it only goes up to Gen 5. These should not exist. This definitely won't. This maybe might come up, but probably won't. So just ignore that.
And Fairy is really good against dragon types.
Yeah, I would just ignore Fairy for now until we know it's actually in the game. Because I'm going to assume since it's Gen 5 and below, I'm going to assume it's not. Because Fairy type was introduced during Generation 6.
Yep.
I just got an Am I Not a Robot puzzle that I've never seen before. I think it has pipes. I'll also start next week. I need my handheld for this shit. I promise you, you won't. But if you genuinely feel that way, it's fine.
But
the fact that Pokemon can be installed for all users, it's supposed to mean. It probably means it can be installed for all users because yeah, current compatible ROMs Black and White 1. So it's not even Black and White 2. Interesting. Look, dams. Oh, sorry. Okay, that's for PC users. Is what that means. So, say for example, you have multiple users on your PC. It will install it to every single instance of that. So, like, if it's just you and an administrator, I would say just hit install for all users. If it's like you and like someone else sharing a PC, I would say just hit install for me. Okay, Zod, do you share your computer with anyone? That's all you need to answer. Do you share your PC? You do not. Just hit install for all users then.
Yep. Just install for all users.
That's fine. If you don't share your PC with anyone, you can hit install for all users. It's fine. Install only for me is whenever you're sharing your PC with someone else and you have different profiles. That's the difference. Okay, we are coming up to 9 though, so I think I am going to end the stream now, but I can't wait to get started with this next week. I'll also let Luke know which one we've gone with, because he did tell me he might be interested in joining. So yeah, anyways, thank you so much to anybody who's been in. Thank you to anybody in chat, anybody on the like, and thank you so much to anybody who's considered following or subscribing. I really do appreciate you all. Anyways, I've been NSC, also known as Neon, and I'll catch you all in another time. Peace out.
Oh!
No way! Oh my god!
I'm going for it.
If I didn't suck, yeah.
Again, yeah. I've been focusing Sombra. I can do that. So. Sombra's dead. Fire's on me, fire's on me. Ow, fuck. I'm out. Fire's on left. Can we go on Kiriko? Kiriko 1. Kiriko 1. No, they're rezzing, dead. What we're doing? There's no way that could have worked.
You're dead, Danny?
I'm dead. That's just really low. That's still not dead, so.
I'm holding it.
I'm waiting to boop Zarya in. I'm going now. Boop Zarya in, no bubble. Moira. Nice. Tracer.
Tracer on point.
Nice. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god.
Oh
my god.
Luke, go top right. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go. Huge. Can we go echo or no? Oh, Kiriko! You fucking suicide! Nice! Yeah, I just challenged him earlier though, so he didn't have time.